Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Unravel, everyone. We're going to start on our feet today. We're going to take those feet wide, so just a little bit wider than our hips, and spread out the toes. Make sure those feet are well sectioned to the floor. Take a deep breath in. We're going to pull the arms back. So you're going to turn those palms forward. Palms are facing out. Take a deep breath in. Pull the arms back, so you're kind of creating this very proud chest. We're not arching the back, we're just simply pulling those shoulder blades back. And exhale, relax. Again, deep breath in, pull the arms back. And exhale. One more time, pull the arms back. And we're going to take the left ear to the left shoulder, and I want you to reach that right arm to the floor. You should feel that stretch through the upper trap here. Bring it back to center. We're going to take the right ear to the right shoulder and reach to the floor with that left hand. Those left fingertips reach to the floor. Good. Back to center. And left ear to left shoulder. Reach with that right hand. Reach down as far as you can. And back to center one more time. Right ear to right shoulder. Reach as far as you can with the left. Good, and back to center. All right, we're going to take those arms out. Feel free to bring those feet in. We're going to take the arms out to the side. This is called the Egyptian stretch, and you'll see why. So we're going to take those arms out to the side. Palms are facing up. Okay, so I'm going to start to turn my right hand down. My left hand is going to stay up, and I'm going to turn to the left. Good, bring it back to center. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to turn my head to the right as I start to turn my left arm down. So I'm kind of pulling that shoulder in. And back to center. Right arm turns down. Look to the left. And back to center. Left arm turns down. Looking to the right. Good. Bring it back to center and relax. All right, so hopefully feel a little bit more mobile in the shoulder joint in the upper trap shoulder area. All right, we are going to start at the end of our mat. We're going to go into world's greatest stretch. So feet on the floor underneath the hips. Soft knees, engage that core. We're going to hinge at the hips. Crawl it out to high plank. Couple options here. You can start in high plank, or you can drop those knees if you'd like. I'm going to take my right foot up by my right hand. So I'm allowing those hips to open. My left heel is pushing towards the back of the room. Shoulders down away from my ears. I'm going to take my right arm up and over, reach for that left foot behind you, or reaching behind us. Good, and bring that right hand back over to the floor. Step back into high plank. I want you to shift back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in, exhale, press the chest back towards the legs. And we're going to rock forward into high plank once again. Left foot is going to come up to the left hand. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Press that right heel back towards the back of the room. Left hand is going to come up to the left ear, up and over. You're reaching for that right foot behind you. And bring that hand back over. Stepping back into high plank. Shift back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in, exhale. Press those heels into the ground. Press that chest back towards the legs. And bring it down to the knees. Come on up to a kneeling position. We're going to take the right leg forward. Feel free to add some extra support under that left knee if you need it. In this 90-90 position, we are going to take our pelvis and tuck it in. So we're going to create a very neutral pelvis here. So you should already feel a stretch in that left hip flexor. And now we are going to rock onto that right foot. So keeping a very neutral hip. We're rocking forward, keeping that chest up, upper body's relaxed. And we're going to hold. Allowing that hip flexor to open up and expand. Feel free to rock back if you need to kind of reset and then push forward again. Feeling that hip open up. Nice work, good. All right, come back to center. We're going to go to the other side. Bring that right knee down. Left leg comes up. We're going to tuck that pelvis back in. So creating very neutral spine, neutral pelvis here. We are leaning, rocking forward onto that left foot. Should be just a subtle push forward, just enough for you to feel that stretch. You know, let gravity do the work. And go ahead, bring it back to center. All right, we're going to swing those legs around and come onto our backs. We're going to make our way down to the floor. Work on our thoracic mobility some. So we're going to do our spinal rotation. Going to come down onto the floor, hug both knees in. Let those knees fall over to one side. Stack those shoulders. Top arm, you're going to make your thumbs down, touching to the ground. That thumb's going to reach to the floor. You're going to draw that big arch up and over to the opposite side as you exhale. Now you want to think about keeping both of those knees stacked. Keep those hips stacked. So when you reach over, you're going to notice that top leg's going to shift back. Be mindful to keep both knees and hips aligned as you reach back. But you can use that bottom arm to help keep those knees and hips in place. We're just going to breathe here, holding this torso rotation. Deep breath in and exhale. Allowing that shoulder to reach a little closer and closer towards the floor. Deep breath in. And exhale, release tension. Again, deep breath in. Exhale. And one more deep breath in. And exhale. Release tension. All right. We're going to bring those knees back to center. And we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to drop those knees to the opposite side. Again, we're keeping the knees, hips stacked, the shoulders are stacked. That top arm, you're going to make your thumbs down, reach to the floor, and draw that big arch up over your head to the other side. Deep breath. Exhale. So again, be mindful of that top leg kind of shifting back. So pull that top hip forward. Make sure the knees, the hips are aligned. And use that bottom hand to support the knees. Taking a few breaths here. In and exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Good. All right, bring both knees back to center. We're going to extend the, let's see, my left leg. So we're going to extend our left leg out. Right knee's going to pull in. I want you to interlock those fingers behind your right knee. Pull that knee in towards your chest. Slowly start to straighten out that leg until you feel a stretch. Flex that foot back towards you. Bent knee, hamstring stretch. You can make it a little more dynamic. Can move that leg in and out. While you're here, feel free to also kind of move that leg side to side. Or just moving the hip and just kind of moving that ball and socket joint in all the directions. And relax, and we'll extend that right leg down. Left knee is going to come in towards the chest. Wrap those fingers behind the knee. Pull that knee in towards your chest. Start straightening out that leg. Pull that foot back towards you. Feel that stretch through the hamstring, the glutes, the low back. Again, feel free to move that leg back and forth or move that leg kind of side to side, rotate it. All right, bring both legs down. All right, hug them back in. Rock on up to a seated position. We are going to take those hands behind us for support, taking that right ankle over your left knee. We're going to make this figure four position, and I want you to rock that other foot, that foot on the floor. We're going to rock that leg side to side. So this is going to be stretching out our piriformis, our glutes. You're going to feel that in that right hip. Well, both of my hips are tight today, so I actually feel this in both hips. So if you feel it in both hips, that's totally fine. Rocking back and forth. All right, bringing it back to center. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So I'm going to take my left ankle over my right knee. I'm going to make this figure four position here. Feel that head stretch out, and my right foot, my right leg's going to rock back and forth, guiding my left leg from side to side. I feel this more on the left hip on this side. I think I've already stretched out my right hip. Really tight today. All right, a few more rocks back and forth. We'll bring it back to center. And we'll extend those legs, shake them out, and come on up. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me for Unravel this morning. Coach Jared will be on for full body blast next, followed by abs class. So thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, and I'll see you soon. Sorry, that is my ad. Oops. Anyways, thanks for joining. I'll see you all later.